Welcome. In a previous video I used a Super Clean cleaner degreaser to clean a fan, and Super Clean reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try some of their other products, so I said yeah I would. And they're not paying me for this video and they're not reviewing this before I post it, but they did send me this stuff here, and they also sent me a cool t-shirt and hat, and they sent me the wheel cleaner. There's a foaming version, an aerosol, and the regular Super Clean, and then they have this floor absorbent, and then I have the refill of it. So typically what I do is I buy the spray bottle and then I buy a refill so I can fill it up. And I've been using Super Clean a long time when it was a different company and had different spray bottle. I actually replaced that spray bottle probably 2 years ago because it got so old. I kept refilling it for a long time. They also sent me a few flyers. So here's one. It says you can mix in 2 tablespoons of bleach, 16 ounces of water, and 15 ounces of Super Clean to make a disinfectant degreaser. So that's kind of neat. Also sent me one about their new floor absorbent. So it says it's 4 times more absorbent than clay. And here's one on the degreaser itself. It shows the pH scale. So this is a 13 here. So it's very alkaline. And it says industrial strength, hundreds of uses, biodegradable, proven formula. Then on the back side here it has a little chart. And it shows what concentrations to use everything in. You can even buy like huge amounts of this stuff. So if you're interested in buying any of these, you can get them at local auto parts stores. Walmart sells it. I'll also put some affiliate links in the description where you can buy these, and that helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So in this video, what they're sitting on right now is a deck box, and it's got like a mold on it. So I'm going to use Super Clean to clean this mold off. So here's a close-up of the grime. It's kind of hard to see, but it is there. It's like a mold on it or moss, I don't know. So 2 things about this. So you want the surface you're cleaning to be cool, and this is in the shade except for this little strip right here. So this is relatively cool, and you don't want the Super Clean to dry out on it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to wet it down. Now I'm going to spray some Super Clean on it. And I'll let that soak in for a minute or so, and then I'll take a brush and I'll just kind of brush it in a little bit. Okay, that's sitting for a minute, so I'll scrub it down. You can see the colors come out right here. Hopefully that's coming through on the camera. Okay, so I gave it a light scrubbing and now I'll rinse it off. And since this is biodegradable, I'm just going to rinse it right into the yard. Okay, so if we look down here, it's a lot cleaner now. The mold's gone. So what I'll typically do is I'll take like a leaf blower maybe, and I'll blow this off, or maybe dry it with a towel. And then I'll put some sort of like a sunscreen on it, like a 303 or an Armor All or something like that. It's probably not absolutely necessary, but it's easy and it can protect a little bit. Next I'm going to clean this patio chair. It has like a kind of a vinyl mesh on it. And this is aluminum. And Super Clean can kind of attack aluminum, so you don't want to use it full strength on aluminum, but this is coated with paint, so it's not going to be a big issue. Read through the instructions on it before you use it on anything. But I mostly want to get this grime off the back here, and there's some mold down here growing. So I'll clean this the same way I did with the deck box. I'm going to try and get an up close of some of the grime here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll clean this side and I'll leave that side. Wow, I could barely see this mold before, but you can see all of this along here. It's like I reactivated it. So I'm going to try some of the foaming cleaner up here. Okay, I'm going to rinse it off and see how it looks. Okay. And I could be a little more thorough with this. It's kind of hard to be thorough and make a video at the same time. But so here's the arm I cleaned with Super Clean. And this is the other arm. So you can see it's kind of dirty around here a little more. And the mold is gone here. There's some mold down here, but I didn't scrub this as well. So there's a little bit of discoloration here. I don't think that will clean out with any product at this point. Might be able to bleach it with something, but I'm not going to mess with that. I just want it clean to sit against. And then the back's pretty clean. And here we have a couple little spots. So I'll probably scrub it again real quick, but that worked quite well. I think how amazing it was when I wet down that you could see the mold almost instantly, so that's kind of neat. So there's 2 things on a patio that I cleaned with this, and you could also use it on the concrete too. If you have like oil stains, you could use it to kind of scrub those. So as I clean up here, there's, you know, stuff all over here. I'm actually going to move this chair and I'll take the hose and I'll just spray that into the yard and kind of dilute it out a little bit. So that's all for this video. If there's any applications you want me to test these products on, you know, let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.